Yo, what's good everyone? So I've just finished up my new account challenge and we would have got Valiant in 9 days. That would have been the record, but we got the worst RNG ever. In 9 days I 100% in 9.1, did Act 8, did Act 7, all of that. The only thing standing in my way in front of Valiant was a run of Necropolis. And we would have been able to run Necropolis because I had plenty of revives left, but we weren't able to get a viable champion for it. I had no good champions for Necropolis, so I just was not able to do it. All my 7-star crystals were trash. I didn't pull any good 6 stars for it. I did pull a 6-star Kate right before I went in there, and I did try ranking her up, but I couldn't take her past rank 3. I didn't have the catalyst to take her to rank 4, and there was no way of getting them. So basically, we're roadblocked. I did try to do a run with 7-star rank 2 level 1 Mysterio with the Penny Parker synergy, a rank 1 level 1 7-star Iron Man, a rank 1 level 1 7-star Enchantress, and a rank 3 6-star Professor X. But I got one fight in, and yeah, realised the rank 1s weren't doing it. They were rank 1 7-stars that weren't even good for Necro. We were just not completing the challenge. It would have took about 200 revives or something ridiculous. So basically we got roadblocked. Now you might be thinking, oh, why don't you just wait a few days until you can rank up and level up Kate Bishop and then try the Necro run there? Well, the whole reason I was rushing this so much is because I wanted to get the record of the Valiant speed run. The record is currently 10 days held by Pepe, and I was on track to beat it. I would have got Valiant in 9 days if I just got some viable champions for Necro. Even one good 7-star for Necro would have been able to get me through there, like a Wong, like a Shuri. I would have been able to get through with just that, and help from a few other champs that I already had for sure. But we had nothing, man, and it's really disappointing because I put so much time and work into this challenge. I was streaming 9 hours a day for 9 days straight. It was a lot of fun, but it was really tiring as well, and pretty disappointing that I couldn't get Valiant. But I appreciate everyone supporting me on the run. It gained me a lot of new followers as well, so that's good, and it made for good content. People seem to enjoy it. Will I do another challenge in the future? Probably, yeah, but not anytime soon because yeah, that tired me out so much. But anyway, this video is going to be a recap of the entire challenge, apart from day 1 and 2, because I already made separate recap videos for those. So if you want to check them out, check them out. But all you need to know is that day 2 I got Cavalier. Day 3 and 4 we pushed for Thronebreaker and achieved Thronebreaker, which you don't need to have a rank 3 6-star to achieve Thronebreaker anymore. So that's a pretty dope change. But anyway, Act 6 was not too bad at all, even with my limited roster. You know, I was mostly relying on the 5-star Shang-Chi and the 4-star CGR and Titania. But other than that, you know, even with the smaller roster, Act 6 was not too bad at all. The only fights that gave me pretty big problems was Mr. Sinister. He wasn't hard, but he made me rank up 4-star Overseer to get the fight down because I couldn't get him down with anyone else. And I did rank up Black Panther Civil War to rank 5 for the Medusa boss, the Do You Bleed Medusa boss, but he couldn't even get her down. So for a moment there I was scared I was going to be stuck in the 6.3.1 quest because my Black Panther just couldn't get Medusa down. She kept auto blocking me, kept auto blocking my specials. I couldn't apply all the bleeds to her. But luckily I had Spider-Ham on the team, and someone in chat told me to use Spider-Ham. So even though it's Do You Bleed, the opponent only takes damage from bleed effects. I got her down with Spider-Ham. Power Sting damage was working for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug or what, but yeah, Power Sting damage works on Do You Bleed, which is crazy, and it's a good job we had 6-star Spider-Ham on the team there. He was only a rank 1 6-star, but he still got her down. Cap IW was pretty rough as well. That was just a extremely long fight because it's crit me with your best shot with destructive feedback. Yeah, it was very long. Grandmaster, you know, we spent a few revives on him. Of course, we didn't get a solo, but he wasn't too bad at all. And the 6-star champions we pulled Miles as our first 6-star, and there is a rule in my challenge: the first 6-star champion I pull, I have to take him to rank 5. So Miles will be getting ranked up. The next 6-star champion I pulled was Moon Knight, which was absolute trash, but hey, at least he wasn't my first one, and at least I didn't have to rank Moon Knight. Miles is actually a decent champion. The third 6-star I pulled was Spider-Ham, which yeah, I already mentioned. That was a great pull, but I never ended up ranking him up. Then we got 6-star Prowler and Colossus as well, all from completing Act 6. You might be wondering why I don't rank my champions up, because at this point I'm still using rank 1 6-stars, haven't even got a rank 2 yet. It's because I need to save my ISO. You'll see very soon that ISO is a massive problem, so any piece of ISO I get, I was saving. I could not use ISO without thinking about it very carefully. But anyway, we're going to talk about day 5 now. And on day 5 we started doing shooting stars, because when you get Thronebreaker you unlock the shooting stars quest. So we started doing that, and it was extremely difficult with my roster. Well, the first half of it was really difficult with my roster, and I had to spend a few revives on it, but we got through it. And we got some Valiant crystals to open. They were all trash apart from 6-star Kushala. We pulled 6-star Kushala from there, which was amazing. I did end up taking her to rank 2, and she put in a lot of work in the challenge. So yeah, it's lucky that we got a 6-star Kushala, but it would have been much better if we could actually pull a 7-star from those Valiant crystals. But after doing the shooting stars quest, we started on Act 7, and Act 7 was not too bad at all. The fights were getting longer. Yes, the fights were taking about 3-4 minutes each, but it was still pretty easy. I didn't have much problems in Act 7 at all. We are mostly relying on the 5-star rank 5 Shang-Chi and the rank 2 6-star Kushala, but we've been using rank 2 Miles Morales a bit, and 4-star Seejar and Titania. Yes, 4 stars in Act 7, but they were doing pretty good and they were my only hope. So yeah, the roster was really poverty, but even with that, Act 7 was not too bad at all. We beat it with Ascended 5-star Shang-Chi, rank 2 6-star Kushala and Miles, and a rank 5 5-star unleveled Black Panther, and then the rest of the 4 stars, which is crazy. And we didn't even spend that many revives in Act 7. It was less than 10, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's really cool. We ended up finishing Act 7 on day 6, so we're on very good pace. We got a 6-star Photon from our Act 7 rewards, which I did decide to rank up because she's going to be one of my rank 4s that I need to achieve Paragon. And I'm not going to tell you about any more of my 6-star pulls, because after Photon I don't even pay attention to any of the 6 stars. The only 6 stars we could pull that would be helpful are champions that are good for Necropolis. That's all I care about. Kushala, Photon, Miles and 5-star Shang-Chi is all I need story content wise for now. I need to start pulling champions for Necro, and that's getting all of my attention, so I don't care about any 6-star unless they're going to help me out in Necropolis. So there's no point telling you about any more of my 6-star pulls because I didn't rank any of them up. But I did end up ranking Photon to rank 2, and I did end up taking Kushala and Miles up to rank 3 as well. And now we're on day 7 and we're going into 8.1. Much like Act 7, Act 8 wasn't too difficult, but the massive difference is the Act 8 health pools are so much bigger. I'm still using 5-star Shang-Chi and 6-star rank 2, 6-star rank 3, so we're really under leveled for Act 8, but it wasn't too difficult. Well, it wasn't that difficult at all, it was just very long. Each fight was taking 5 minutes at least, unless there was a cheese path I could go down. The bosses were pretty easy apart from the 8.4 boss, which I'll get to in a minute. When we got to 8.3, I was able to take 6-star Photon to rank 3 to help out a bit more. After completing 8.3, we got our first 7-star crystal and we pulled a OG Iron Man, which was absolutely useless. Like, he's a good champion and all, but I need champions that are good for Necropolis, and OG Iron Man isn't that. He's Yeah, he can do like some stuff. He has pretty good damage, but he's not a good champion for Necropolis, and we needed a really good champion for Necropolis. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's an L. But still, we head on with 8.4. Still using rank 3 6 stars and ascended 5-star Shang-Chi. It wasn't too hard, it was just very, very long. Apart from Glykin, the Glykin boss, I didn't have a good counter for it. All I had to use 5-star Shang-Chi for the Glykin boss, and it took me quite a lot of revives, and it was very long. But we got him down, and we finally completed Act 8. And from completing Act 8, we got 2 7-star crystals to open, and I'm just praying to the RNGesus that we get a good champion for Necro. Strife, Guillotine 2099 even, Wong, Shuri, there's so many champions I could pull, even Hulk. I did ban Hulk from the challenge, but if I pulled a 7-star Hulk here, I definitely would have used him for Necropolis. Like, there's a few others I'm forgetting to mention as well, but no. What we get from our 2 7-stars from completing Act 8 is a Havoc, which is completely useless for Necro, and a Mysterio. And now Mysterio is my best option for Necropolis at the moment, because he does have a synergy with Penny Parker, which gives him pretty great damage, but realistically, he isn't going to do that good in Necro, but he's my best option at the moment, which is crazy. So I was doing very, very well progression wise. I've just completed Act 8 on day 7. We are on track to claim the record, but we still need to pull champions that's good for Necro, and we just didn't. We're getting awful luck on our 7-star crystals and even our 6-star crystals at this point. We were getting really bad luck on them, didn't even get any Necro options off them either. But going into day 8, at this point I'm extremely burnt out, I'm extremely tired. I've been streaming 9 hours a day for the last 8 days, and yeah, I'm starting to feel it. That's starting to catch up with me. But day 8, I took the day off work and I was set on exploring Act 9. This will give me more 7-star crystals and enough catalysts for 1 rank 3 7-star. So after this, I just need to get a completion run of Necro to get the 2nd rank 3 7-star, and that's Valiant. And I do end up exploring 9.1, which was extremely difficult with my roster. The nodes were much more specific. You needed good counters for a lot of these nodes, so Act 9.1 was really difficult with my limited roster. 100% in it anyway, but we did get it down. We did 100% it. It took a 6-hour stream and another 9-hour stream to do it. It took so long because, again, I'm using 5 stars and rank 4 level 1 6-star champions here against 800k health pools in 9.1, so it took ages, but we did manage to 100% it. So I had 3 7-star crystals to open from exploring Act 9. And what did we pull? We pulled a War Machine, a Werewolf by Night, and a Enchantress, which is useless. Enchantress is the only champion there that has a chance of doing Necropolis, but she's extremely difficult to play. I have no experience with her, so that would go really bad. You know, you don't want to use a champion you have no experience with, an extremely complicated champion in a stressful Necro run, and I didn't have enough resources to take her to rank 2 anyway. So I did end up taking her in the run, the attempt for the Necro, as a rank 1 level 1 7-star, but of course she didn't do too well, man. She didn't do too well. I did have one last chance left. There was shooting stars, 100%. So I 100% in the shooting stars, and we got one more 7-star crystal from that. This is my last hope. I'm praying I just get a Wong or a Odin or something. But we pull a damn Luke Cage. So at this point, I know I am cooked for Necro. My best bet is actually Mysterio with the Penny Parker synergy. I do have one 6-star skill Nexus crystal to open though, and I open that just before I go into Necropolis, and I pull a Kate Bishop. But as I mentioned, I couldn't even rank Kate Bishop up because I didn't have the catalyst. I was missing one tier 5 skill catalyst to take her to rank 4, and there was no way of getting it. I had a rank 5 gem to rank 5 her, but I couldn't take her to rank 4, so she's stuck as a rank 3 6 star, and there's no way she's doing Necro as a rank 3. So we're moving on to day 9 now. I 100%ed the whole of Act 9 in day 8. We're moving on to day 9, the final day, and I've got to attempt Necropolis with the champions I have, which is a rank 2 level 1 7-star Mysterio, a rank 1 level 1 7-star Enchantress, a rank 1 level 1 7-star Iron Man, a rank 3 6-star Professor X, and then Penny Parker for the Mysterio synergy. And that used up all my ISO. After that, I don't even have any ISO left, so I can't level up Mysterio or Enchantress further. So I'm using bad champions for Necro, and they're not even ranked up. So I attempted Necro, I got a fight in, and yeah, I just realised, you know, we're not getting this down. It would have took around 200 revives, and we only had 50 revives. 50 revives is more than enough for a good champion to do Necro, but it wasn't enough for the champions I had. So, unfortunately, I had to stop the challenge there and end the stream. You know, it's very unfortunate we couldn't hit Valiant, but there's nothing I could do. I put my all into this challenge, streaming 9 hours a day. I was trying so hard to beat the record, and if we got even one good 7-star for Necropolis, I can guarantee you I would have that record right now. But we got screwed by the RNG, and that's how this game goes sometimes. But even though we failed, I had a lot of fun with the challenge. Even though it made me lose so much sleep, it was still fun. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the recap, the end of the video. Rest in peace, Brexit Geezer. If you enjoyed, I'd appreciate it if you drop a like, if you subscribe, if you aren't already. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all in the next video.